everyone, welcome to Vajiram and Ravi's Places in News. My name is Shubhangi Singh and today we are going to discuss some important places that have been in news in past few days which are important from the perspective of exam. So we will be starting with the global places. The first place that we are going to talk about are the Amazon rainforest. The reason they have been in news is very peculiar because they are known for the stingless bees, and stingless bees have become the first insect which have got the legal rights in the world. So if we talk about the location of Amazon rainforest, you will be able to see that they are spread widely across the South American continent, including 9 countries, but the major spread is across Brazil. So the 60% presence of Amazon rainforest is across Brazil. Apart from that, we have Peru, Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, and the latitudinal extent is so much that it is almost from equator to Tropic of Capricorn. This Amazon rainforest is named after Amazon river system itself. It is drained by Amazon river system. Amazon river system is known for the largest river discharge itself across the globe and also the dense tributary network that you can see. So the yellow patch is marked as the Amazon rainforest, and the blue lines that you see, you get to see that not just the main river but also the dense network that exists along with it. This particular region is very important because it is known for important collections with Atlantic circulation that takes place from the Amazon river system, and also most importantly for the global atmospheric system, because Amazon rainforests are also known as the lungs of Earth. Reason being this, they are responsible for carbon storage of more than 100+ billion tons, and they are the largest tropical rainforest biome which is present globally. Furthermore, if you talk about the biodiversity, they are having the 10% of known global species. Unknown, we do not have an account of it here. Furthermore, this plays a huge role in climate because it is a climate regulator and it serves an important role in the whole continent's rainfall regime that is present. So if any harm that could take place in Amazon rainforest, that could lead to multiple collapse impacts such as accelerated global warming, mass biodiversity loss, and it is highly relevant for Indian monsoon regime as well. There can be disruption as well in Indian monsoon if Amazon rainforest, the deforestation is further accelerated, because that is another pointer that Amazon rainforest has been in news in past few weeks. Now on this note, we will be moving to the next global place that we are going to talk about, that is Socotra Islands. Socotra Islands have been in news because the tourists here have been stuck because the Yemen fighting zone and the flights were halted because of this. So if we talk about location of the Socotra Island, it is peculiar and also strategically important, located in Arabian Sea itself, very close to Gulf of Aden, most importantly Horn of Africa, and its proximity to the Bab al-Mandeb Strait makes it one of the most critical choke point, and it also overlooks Red Sea shipping lanes, which is an important trade route, and Indian Ocean trade and also energy routes are very close by to this particular island. So any kind of mishap here or any kind of effect here can affect all of these overlooking places. If we are talking about Socotra in itself, it is known for its heritage, so much that it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. In terms of biodiversity, 37% of plant species are endemic, and they are also known as Galapagos Island of the Indian Ocean in terms of endemism and biodiversity. And that is why it is not only important ecologically but also strategically, because it serves the purpose of naval surveillance, sea lane security, and it serves as a great example for the case study in terms of geopolitics versus environmental governance as well. On this note, we will be moving to the next place that we are covering today, that is Colombia. Colombia has been in news because US has decided that Colombia might also be on the list in terms of military action, just like Venezuela has been. So when we talk about Colombia, Colombia is located in the South American continent. If you see, this is Pacific Ocean, this is Caribbean Sea, then we have Mexico up here, and these are the other countries, and then we have the Panama Canal right here. So when we talk about Colombia, it is one of those countries which has a Pacific Ocean coast also and Caribbean Sea coast also, and it serves as a land bridge, especially between whole of the South America and Central America as well. Colombia is known for its mineral resources, just like Venezuela, which has oil reserves and also certain other minerals which US is eyeing here. If we talk about in terms of biodiversity, is one of the world's 17 mega diverse countries. It has Amazon rainforest, it has mountain system of Andes and dual coast ecosystem which are different from each other, Pacific coast and Caribbean Sea coast. It is important, especially, and it has been in news for the very same reason. It is part of the drug trafficking corridor which is apparently being targeted by President Donald Trump, migration routes especially towards US, and it is an important factor when we are talking about the regional stability in the southern American continent itself. Now on this note, we will be moving on to the next place that we are covering today, that is Baltic Sea. So Baltic Sea has been in news because of the damaged cables, and there have been multiple suspicions around it, and some fingers have been pointed towards Russia as well, because there have been certain seized ships which have damaged the undersea telecom cables which were present in the Baltic Sea, which were running from Helsinki to Estonia's capital. Now when we talk about the location, you can clearly see here Baltic Sea is a semi-enclosed sea. This is located in northern Europe itself. It is connected to the North Sea via Danish Strait. You can remember it through Denmark. It is connected via Danish Strait, and most importantly, it is bordered by 9 prominent countries. We have Sweden, we have Finland, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Germany and Denmark. And we have Baltic states. Can you tell me in the comment section which of these are Baltic states and why they are known so? Now on this note, moving ahead with significance, when we talk about Baltic Sea, it becomes extremely important when we are talking about European trade, energy pipelines and also bases for access towards Asia. So you can see the presence of Russian, Belarusian bases, you can see European bases which are not NATO associated, and then you can see NATO bases as well. This is a very militarily sensitive maritime theatre area which can be highlighted with the very given news we have talked about, and it is one of the most world's polluted seas that we get to see. So it shows that how security, energy and also environment can concentrate in one given region, which can serve as a case study for your exam. Now on this note, we will be moving towards Indian places which are in news, starting with the first one, that is Rohtasgarh Fort. So Rohtasgarh Fort in Bihar has been in news for an unfortunate incident where there was a ropeway being constructed to improve the accessibility, but before the inauguration itself that ropeway had collapsed. But when we are talking about Rohtasgarh Fort in itself, it is located in Kaimur Hills which encroach towards Bihar via southern eastern UP and Madhya Pradesh, and this is a fort which is above a plateau. So it has a natural defense component associated with it. It is so primarily located that it can be accessed only through Gangetic Chota Nagpur routes which are present there. When we are talking about this very important fort, Rohtasgarh Fort, which is present in Bihar, it was built by Sher Shah Suri and it was a military strategic fortification that was done. The timeline of it is relatively not established, but it was somewhere between 1530s to 40s, and it is a symbol of medieval statecraft and also logistics. This is a place which has a lot of tourism potential which can enhance Bihar's revenues and also work as a regional economy multiplier. Now, can you tell me in the comment section, is Rohtasgarh Fort a UNESCO World Heritage Site or not? Now, on this note, we will be moving to the next location in news, that is the Car Nicobar Island. Our Chief of Defence Staff has inaugurated upgraded runway at Indian Air Force Base, which is located in Car Nicobar Island. So, if we talk about the location of this island, that is Car Nicobar, we will find that this is the northernmost island present of Nicobar Island group, and it is located in Bay of Bengal. If you see, this is India, the mainland, it is located in Bay of Bengal, and it is proximity to the Strait of Malacca makes it strategically very important, because it is one of the world's busiest trade choke points, where 30% of the global trade goes via this very shipping lane. So, when we are talking about this particular island, that is Car Nicobar, it hosts major Indian Air Force base, important for the purposes of security. It is important for maritime domain awareness and surveillance of Eastern Indian Ocean, and from the perspective of anthropology, it is inhabited by Nicobarese tribe, and this remains a fulcrum point when we are trying to counter the expansion of Chinese naval power itself. On this note, we will be moving on to the next place in news, that is Sagar Island. Sagar Island has been in news because there has been inauguration of a 5-kilometer bridge which will enhance the connectivity between Sagar Island to the mainland. When we are talking about Sagar Island, you have to understand that it is located at the mouth of Hooghly River. That means where the river drains into the Bay of Bengal, that is where Sagar Island is located. It is part of South 24 Parganas district in West Bengal, and Sagar Island forms the part of Ganga Brahmaputra Delta system as well. So, this is one place where we get to see river-sea interface zone. There is a highly dynamic geomorphology, but interestingly, in this place you do not find the mangrove system which is located across, and also no tiger population, just like Sundarbans we see just very close to it. When we are talking about Sagar Islands, it is the second largest pilgrimage after Kumbh in India. This particular island is prone to natural disasters such as cyclones, sea level rise, and also salinity intrusion which happens because of sea level rise. This is a very important case study, not just from the perspective of climate change, but also the deltaic ecosystem and how this can result in human settlement stress. Now, that was all from my side. I'll be seeing you soon with new chapters in the series. That was all. Thank you so much.